Hello, everyone. This is Biz Chicks TV. This is a place where you can find tips and tools to help you do business better. We're here to help you run a profitable business that's fun to run and to take the hassle out of your hustle. And today I am here with Robin Shimizu because it's time for happy, healthy habits. And Robin is here with a friend. But before we introduce her friend today, we want to hear from Robin. Robin, you hardly ever say anything when you come on other than introduce your guest. Do you have a habit for us today that we need to pay attention to?
I was on a wonderful Zoom call last night with with Worldwide. It's a spiritual group,
Mm-hmm.
and one of the things they said last night that I want to share with the group is, if you don't take care of your body, where are you going to live?
Okay.
So, in other words, we need to take care of our body because our body is our temple, our body is our home, our body is everything. And if you don't take care of it, then you're not going to have anywhere to live. So I just figure this is so perfect for what we're going to be talking about today with Linus with Mullins, who is our guest today, because
Mm-hmm.
she's going to help us get motivated to move. And I would like to bring Linus on to talk to her a little bit about I hired her to help my sister and me with nutrition and with exercise program. We're going to start on the 10th of May. I'm very, very excited. So let's bring Linus on and she can talk about that, getting motivated to move. I'm motivated, Linus, but it took me a whole year to get there.
That's okay.
It took me a whole year of self-care.
Ladies, we
And
have a lot of feedback, and I don't know why. Do you hear
okay,
that?
yes.
Okay.
I'll see if my ear things will help.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, so last year, 2020, was all about taking care of my self-care,
Yes.
getting my head on straight and
Mhm.
concentrating on all of that. And since I'm feeling better, I want to start moving and concentrating on my nutrition issues. So
Okay.
Lennis,
Now we have nothing. Now take it. At least we had sound before. We can't hear you at all now.
I can hear you. Yeah. I don't know. Can you hear
Okay.
me okay?
Well, hold on. One of the reasons we couldn't hear because she's muted. Okay.
well, I was, but I'm not now. Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, let's hear from Linus about how to get motivated to move.
Okay. And meanwhile,
Hey, can you hear me?
yes, we can hear you fine. Yes.
Oh, okay. Let's get it started. We're delayed here. Hello, everybody. My name is Linus Woods Mullins, and I am a holistic living and wellness expert for women over 40. And I specialize in helping women to be well in their mind, their body, and their spirit through holistic practices, fitness, and spiritual renewal. I've been doing this exclusively online for 13 years, and I've been really successful in helping women to drop those pounds and inches, to get on a much better hormonal balance, and to get motivated to just be well and to take better care of themselves. So today I'm going to be talking about what I'll be talking to Robin about. Robin and her sister on Monday. I'm so excited that she's chosen me to help her with some of her concerns when it comes to nutrition and fitness. And it's interesting because she was just saying it took her a year to get there. And my motto is always, just as long as you get there. It's never too late. And sometimes you need an extra little push. One of my clients who, she was with me for 3 months, because usually I do 3-month programs, and she lost 21 pounds and 10 inches in 3 months. And she just said she just loved talking to her sister about it, because when she first hired me, and I was working with her one-on-one, and when she first hired me, her sister said, why do you need to hire a coach? You just look at YouTube, get that fitness app, watch, what's that, one of those things on cable, listen to Facebook. And she said, you know what? All of that is true. And I do know a lot of what to do, but the bottom line is that none of those things talk back to me. None of
Mm-hmm.
those things encourage me. Things actually answer my questions. None of those necessarily do anything specific for what my needs are. And I just wanted to mention that because that's the difference between doing all the free stuff that you can do, and or even doing apps, versus being in a group coaching program like Robin is in, or in a one-on-one program like some of my other clients are. It just depends on what your goals are. But that's the difference. And I think that one way to get motivated to move is to have someone in your corner. There's some other things too. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with that. So you want to share it on the screen and I'll talk about it a little bit. Okay, can everybody see that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, great. Let's see if this will work. Okay. I pushed it. There it goes. Ha! One way to get motivated to move is put on your workout clothes.
Oh.
If you haven't actually chosen a workout program, you're not working out on a regular basis, go ahead and put your workout clothes on. I know it seems so obvious, but sometimes it's the most obvious things that get us going.
Yeah.
When you have workout clothes on, it's hard for you to sit around in your workout clothes. Feels a little ridiculous. But you can go to the grocery store in your workout clothes. You can walk the mall in your workout clothes. You can do gardening in your workout clothes. You can do housekeeping in your workout clothes. For some reason, when you put those workout clothes on, it puts you in a mindset to move. So that's an obvious one. If you don't have any workout clothes, if you don't have any workout clothes, go get yourself one. It doesn't cost that much. You can put together a cute little workout look for less than $40. If you go to a Walmart or someplace like that, or you can invest $100. It all depends on what you want to do. But most of us have some kind of workout gear that we can put on. So go ahead and put it on, even though you don't know what you're going to do in it. The next thing is write down how you feel after every workout. Every time you work out, write in your journal, how do I feel? What was good about it? What was it that made you feel more empowered? Was there anything that gave you any pain? Just write it out. It's so important that we get our feelings out. And a lot of times what can happen is you go back and take a look at what you wrote, and you feel a sense of accomplishment because maybe the first day you felt a little tired or you were sore or whatever. And then 30 days later, it's like, wow, I have so much energy. I felt great. Can't wait to the next session. So write it down. Mark your progress. Remember your why. If you're feeling like you need to move, but you don't know, you're not motivated, remember why it's important for you to move. It's important for you to move because you want to live. It's important for you to move because maybe you need to drop some of those COVID pounds and inches. It's important for you to move because you need to balance your hormones. It's important for you to move because maybe you need to have a refreshing, get some fresh blood, oxygen if you go outside for a walk, and get that flowing throughout your organs and your joints, lubricating your joints. Whatever it is, if you want to start a movement program and you're trying to get motivated, remember why you decided that you wanted to do it in the first place. Also, get a dream keeper, a workout buddy, even if it's virtual. Now, in Robin's case, part of her dream keeping team would be me as her group coach. But it might be for some of you, your best buddy, your neighbor, your virtual girlfriend or whatever, someone who knows that this is something that you want to do. And maybe they'll do something like, hey, did you go out for that walk today at 11 o'clock? Now, my dream keeper, one of my dream keepers happens to be, I have to say it, I have to whisper it because she'll say something. Alexa. Oh, she said, I think you just whispered to me. It is so big brother, big sister. I'm telling you, I cannot say her name. But anyway, that person back there reminds me, hey, Lennis, did you go on your walk today? If I have a program to ask me that at 11 o'clock. And it's like, oh, yeah. In fact, a lot of times I think to myself, you know what? I'm going to go for my walk today before 11 so I can tell her yes, like she answers back. But anyway, get a dream keeper, whether it's a personal management company like she's still talking. I know what she's talking about. But anyway, so yeah, definitely get a dream keeper. I know it's really scary. Love that post-exercise endorphin rush. No matter what kind of movement you do, you're going to get some kind of endorphin rush, even if that means getting up from where you are right now and walking around the house 2 or 3 times. You're going to feel like, wow, I do feel better. So love that post-exercise endorphin runs. Those happy hormones really start going when you start moving. And happy hormones are addictive. That's what happens sometimes with people who work out a whole lot. They get to that point where they want to go to the gym 3, 4 times a day, 2, 3 hours each time. Yeah, I'm not advocating that. I don't want you to become an endorphin rush junkie. But notice that, because that will be embedded in your memory. And even when you begin to start thinking about getting motivated to move, you're like, oh yeah, I want to get motivated to move because I want to feel good about what I'm doing. Another thing is surround yourself with things that motivate you. Now, for me, it's affirmations and that little round dot back there. Oh, I can call it the echo dot. Okay. Motivates me and says things to me to keep me motivated. But whatever that is, maybe it's listening to a podcast, or maybe it's music that you like to listen to. Whatever that is, surround yourself with those things and get rid of anything that's a negative demotivator. A negative demotivator would be that negative nanny saying, oh, you don't need to work out. That's no fun. It could be an actual voice, not just the voice in your head, but an actual person saying that, And if that happens, fine. Just don't talk with them on the days that you work out, that you normally work out. Just put them on hold. Don't answer the phone. If you know negative Nelly is calling you and you're getting ready to go for a walk, unless you really want to have a crappy walk, don't answer that phone. Stay in that mode of endorphin rush, moving, uplifting your spirits. Also, try micro challenges. Now, I do this a lot because lately I've been working a lot. But I'm still getting my workouts in. 3 minutes for this, 3 minutes for that. Well, I was talking to my husband the other day in the bedroom, and he has this workout plan that he started doing. I saw him do it last night. So I was talking to him yesterday morning. I was like, oh, yeah, what was it you did? And I started doing the jumping jacks. I did the push-ups. And it was about 3 or 4 minutes I was talking, and I got a 4-minute workout in. If I do that incrementally 10 times a day, whatever that is, that's 30 minutes of workout. Okay? The whole idea is to get moving. And actually, once I did that, then I was really motivated to finish the rest of my workout and to go for my walk and do the other things that I need to do. But those little micro challenges really puts it on your mind. And something is better than nothing. I'm not advocating that if you're getting motivated to move to train for a Olympic competition. I'm just saying, you want to get motivated to move because it's important for your health. Okay. Listen to audiobooks while moving. You can look forward to your walk that you're going to be doing because there's this audiobook you've been wanting to listen to, or this new music that just dropped on Apple Tunes or iTunes. It's fun to listen and walk, and you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. One of my complaints has always been, I don't have time to listen to my audiobooks, or I don't have time to watch television or any of those things. I do that during my walks, and I always feel so much better when I do. Also, find something you love to do for exercise. If you hate kickboxing, then don't do it. God forbid you pay for a year in advance kickboxing and you hate it. Maybe you can gift that to someone. But if you don't enjoy it, you're not going to do it. And you're not going to get the most out of it. But if you love, let's say, underwater basket weaving, it involves jumping in the pool and swimming to the underwater basket. If that's what you love doing, even though other people might think it's weird, then do that. Do whatever brings you joy, that gets you moving, that you can look forward to, that you can incorporate into your schedule. Don't set yourself up and say, okay, I'm going to be working out for 1 hour every day, and then after 2 weeks, I'm going to increase it to 2 hours. And, my goal is to lose 50 pounds in 3 months. Don't do that. Be realistic and give yourself grace. If you're in the process of losing weight, let's say, or getting back in shape, remember, it took you a little while to get like that. So it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to happen gradually. Consistency is key. And, depending on what your goals are, be kind to yourself. If you miss a day or you lack the motivation, it was just a bad day. You just, kind of slide that by like you do a sliding glass door, walk outside and go on to the next day. Move forward to the next day. Don't use this as a beat up mechanism. Okay. Track your success. And I kind of mentioned that earlier about writing down how you feel about every workout, but also track your success. You should always, always celebrate those things that you do well. Maybe you started out walking, just around the block. And then 30 days later, you're walking 3 miles. Celebrate that. Write it down. Talk about it. I have this journal. I just got it. Someone sent it to me in the mail. Wasn't that nice? One of my clients sent this to me. It's a journal with stickers, like the kind of stickers like my granddaughter. Yeah, right? Okay. I can hardly wait to play with it so I can put stickers every time I do something good. I'm one of those check it off people. Sometimes I'll even write something down so I can check it off. If it's one of those days where I feel like I didn't get anything done, I'll write down what I did get done and go back and check it off. But it is it's a mind thing. It's a mindset thing that you are prepared to track your success, prepared to read about it, to remember it, and also to celebrate it. That's very important. Listen to that inner voice that says, I can do this. Okay? Listen to that voice. Tell yourself that. One of the things that I have the Echo Dot tell me every morning is who God says I am, even if I don't feel like that. I'll say good morning, and then I'll say her name. And then she comes up with the weather, no news, scripture, and something that I wrote about myself that I'm aspiring to be. And it helps program my mind for a good day. So as you are going through this whole motivated to move scenario, listen to that inner voice, that first voice that told you not only that you need to get motivated to move, but that you can get motivated to move. And if you need to write down something positive in your own voice and put it into your voice recorder on your iPhone and play it back for the inner voice, then do that. But listen to that other inner voice, because we do have the negative Nelly that's there, but we also have positive Polly. Positive Polly, that inner voice, that GPS, what I call the Holy Spirit, will always say good things about you, will always lead, guide, and direct you to do the thing that's going to be the best for your good. So turn into Positive Polly, Holy Spirit GPS, that internal GPS, and listen to that. And let that be the thing that motivates you the most. And those are my tips for getting motivated to move.
Wow. Thank you so much. We've got some comments over here for you. Maureen says, hiring an expert is priceless because they customize you to you. So she says, congratulations, Robin, for getting yourself a coach. And then we have a comment down here from Coach Karen, which you were talking about the journal. She says, yes, she's a sticker girl. She says, she likes to check things off also. So
yeah, I know it sounds silly, but and it was so funny because I was thinking about going to a sticker system besides just a checkoff system, and then miraculously in the mail. And this was a client that I worked with a year and a half ago, and she was just thinking about me, and she sent it to me. And I was like, oh, maybe she's selling it. No, she just out of the blue. But the universe really does rise and conspire to support those good things that you're doing for yourself. So when you are on that positive vein, it's amazing how other positive things start happening. It says in the Bible that I don't remember the actual scripture, but it said, this is the way, walk in it. When you are walking directed in what God has for you in the path that you're supposed to be going in, it's amazing how things just start happening. Like, at-a-girl things start happening to support you and encourage you and keep you moving forward and all of that. So when you get motivated to move, you'll be surprised how other things will start going well in your life, because getting motivated to move is taking good care of your temple. And within your temple that houses your internal GPS, your personality. I mean, the temple is everything. If you're not taking care of this, your business and your relationships and all the other things that you think are so important just don't go as well when you're not taking care of you.
Now, Karen says, it's never out of the blue, right? Okay.
Right. No such thing as coincidence, Karen. I tell that to people all the time. I definitely do not believe in coincidence. There's no way. There's no way. In my 13 years in business, that's the only, she said, yes, yeah. In my 13 years in business, it's coincidence that has kept food in the refrigerator and in the cabinets. Little serendipitous moments that say, oh, okay, I need to do this. And boom, the money comes. So, yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. Witty ideas and suggestions, divine appointments, all of these things are working together for our good once we put ourselves out there so we can encounter these things. So we are excited about Robin's fitness. We're looking forward to hearing about this, Robin. And Linus, what do you have happening? It's my understanding you've got several events going on.
Yeah, I do. I put my link tree in there so that people can click on my link tree and look at everything that's there. But what I have going on right now is I'm currently involved in the Women Who Spark After 50 virtual summit. And it ends tomorrow, and I happen to be the very last speaker. I'm going to be talking about how to enhance your vibe in midlife. And vibe stands for being vibrant, intuitive, beautiful, and emerged. And I'm really excited about it. You can still sign up and be able to see all the ones for today and tomorrow. And I believe they're going to have it up for a little while, but you can upgrade and purchase all the summit. The speakers are really, really good. And they have really done an excellent job in their presentations. And I hope mine will measure up to theirs. I've been working hard on it for the last few days, but I'm real excited about that. And then on May 22nd, y'all have to come to this. I'm going to be doing with another friend of mine that I met through Clubhouse. We're doing something called the feminine frequency. Raising your vibration by using essential oils and crystals. I am so excited about this. It's only $37. And for 2.5 hours, she and I are going to be pouring into you about knowledge about crystals and essential oils and other wellness and holistic tips to help you stay in a positive mindset. I just got through doing one 2 weeks ago, or it was last Sunday? It was last Sunday, and it was called Waist Beads and Wine. And at the end of the Waist Beads and Wine, we had made these. I haven't finished mine off yet, but I have found a new thing I'm going to be doing, ladies.
Okay.
These are crystals. These are all crystals. I don't know if you can see this or not. These are crystals. I made this myself. I'm almost done with it. And each of these crystals have different kinds of energies attached to them based upon what it was I wanted, what I want for my life or whatever. And with the feminine frequency, we will take you through a process to show you how to charge your crystals. We'll talk to you about essential oils and how to use them and how to increase your abundance and open up your mind to be able to learn more and receive more. And it's just going to be a wonderful time. Last time we had like about 25 women that showed up to this one, and our goal is to get at least that much this time. It's very affordable, and for $37 you will get a small vial of oil and a crystal mailed to you in advance of the event. So if you're interested in registering, you should register by the 10th so we can get all this information out to you in time. I'm very excited about it. It is really, I think, a great way to learn more about holistic practices that can help you to raise your vibration and also help you to just be well in your mind, body, and spirit.
This sounds exciting. So we can find that information out on this link. Is that correct?
Yeah, on Linktree, you'll see something that says feminine frequency, and it's pulsating. It's going back and forth like that. You'll see it, and just click on that link, and it will take you to the registration. And just fill it out. Make sure you get the address right, because we're going to start mailing out people's kits, and the kits are really nice. They come in a box, and the oil and the crystal are going to be inside this little drawstring pooch. And we're also going to send you an affirmation. And let's see if I my affirmations on here. Oh, my affirmations with my crystals. An affirmation to go with the crystals. So it's going to be really neat. Really, really neat. And you get a chance to meet women from all over the country, in some cases all over the world. So it's not just going to be people from California. There will be people there from the West Coast, from the East Coast, from the South, a lot of different women that maybe you would not have met. And the thing is that it's not Facebook and it's not Clubhouse or Instagram. You're actually meeting some of the people who you followed or who you've listened to face to face, which is really awesome. That right there raises your vibration, because you've been following them, they've been following you or whatever, and now you actually see them face to face, and it's like, whoa. Some of us look like our pictures, some of us don't. But
so my question is, will it be on Zoom, or where will it take place? Will it be?
It will take place on Zoom.
So we'll
It's
all
going
be
to
able
be
to
a
see
Zoom
like
meeting.
you said. That sounds
You'll all
great.
be able to see. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm very excited about it. And of course, let me show you some of the crystals that I have been. There on my windowsill. Oh, and here's the. Okay, and here's the thing. Here's the card. I don't know if you can see this yet. Here's the card right here, just a picture. That kind of looks like Vina, who does the crystal. She kind of looks like that a little bit. And here's the affirmation. It says, "I am driven and motivated for success." So each one will have a different affirmation in it, but just based upon the person's registration and just based upon what we feel, we'll choose that, And then here are some of the crystals that I have recently purchased. I'm still learning about them, but this group of crystals have energies attached to it that are supposed to help me with focus and concentration, because I had so much I had to get done. And they really do have energies. Now, some people might think, "Oh, it's so woo-woo. It's against Christianity." But this is how I look at this. God created all kinds of tools and things for us to use to be able to journey along life, and it all depends on how you use them. You can use them for good, or you can use them for bad. And I pray over my crystals. I dedicate them to the Lord because I am a Christian, so I have no problems with that at all. And actually, I'm so glad that God brought crystals into my life, because I've learned so much more about how nature supports us. Mm-hmm. I've learned, like, for instance, one of the things that's really great about walking is when you go outside, if you can walk and go and stand in the trees somewhere, the trees have certain chemicals that raise your vibration and work with you chemically to enhance your mood. That's why when you go to the park, you feel so good. That's why. It's because the trees are doing that.
I thought it was all about oxygen. I did.
Well, that too, but the trees too. The trees are doing that. So if the trees can do that, then why couldn't we do the same kind of thing? If the trees can do that, then why couldn't the moon? I have stood when it was the full moon. I went out and stood out and grounded on the earth and stood barefooted on the ground and said my prayers while the full moon was there. And it gave me such a sense of well-being and connection with God. Mm-hmm. So I believe that He gives us all kinds of things. We just need to move out of our own way. Mm-hmm. If something's not for you, that inner voice will tell you.
Yes, it'll tell you. But He created it all, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. So, I hope that you'll come, because I think it's going to be fun.
I'm sorry, we missed that because your internet connection is slow. Go ahead, say it again.
Okay. I said, I hope that you all will come, because I think it's going to be fun.
Okay, so guys, I've put the link up there, and you can find the information right there. It's also in the chat. And I'm going to turn this back to Robin. Robin.
Thank you.
I also, while Robin's coming, I want to give a shout out to my partner, Miss Francine Gregory, real estate entrepreneur and tech diva. We look forward to your event, Linus. Robin?
Hello there.
Hi.
Linus, I wanted to thank you so much. Those 11 tips are priceless, and it's just a nice array. And there's a lot of interwoven suggestions. Like Luana was talking about journaling, and she's going to start a journaling kind of thing, and I'm going to start journaling. And there it is again. So there is something that's saying to me, Robin, start journaling. And getting into your workout clothes first thing in the morning. That was brilliant. It's like, oh yeah, that is so brilliant. Really, it's just simple little things that you could do to just
exactly. They all seem doable, didn't they?
And I'm going to go out and get a few little workout tops that are decent looking and stuff like that. But anyway, yeah, a lot of great tips. Thank you so much for that. We have next week. I'm going to just say that next week we have Lakeisha joining us.
Oh, okay.
So Lakeisha will be with us next week. So it'll be fun to see her. I'm definitely signing up for that crystal and oils class, because I dabble a little bit in crystals. I make bracelets, and I've been buying, semi-precious crystals for years now, and I'd love to learn about what it is I'm doing. I have, and I give them away as
These are all
gifts.
crystals.
Yeah, good.
Oh,
Anyway.
yeah.
Yes, Cecilia says she used to journal. So she's thank you for reminding her.
Yeah. So awesome. This is a great program, Linus. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing it with us. And looking forward to Monday when we start our program.
Yes, because she is motivated to move, Linus.
And the thing that's really cool, I just wanted to do a little plug for Linus's program. It's not that expensive, and what she's doing for me is a meal plan and an exercise program, because I'm thin but I'm weak. I need to build muscles. And my sister's joining because she's type 2 diabetic, and she also wants to get stronger and stuff. And so we're going to have two different programs going on, but yet we're going to be able to do it together and motivate each other. So excited.
Yeah, the programs, a part of it focuses on the pelvic floor, because that's where everything starts in terms of supporting our strength, our spine, and everything. Many times women just don't work on that pelvic floor, but in some countries they have pelvic floor therapists that work specifically with that, because if that goes, then everything else begins to go. And as we get older, that's something that we ignore. So the fitness person, she's a trainer, Jessica. She specializes in working with women over 40, in particular over 50, and working with that pelvic floor and the importance of that. And then the meal plan is something that I do based upon an intake. And it's not quite the same as one-on-one, because one-on-one you meet with me every week. We do all kinds of stuff. But it's a group coaching program. She's part of another group that's already started, but I'm bringing her in because she's just special, and I love Robin. But yeah, it's very, very affordable. It's only $297 for 3 months. You get 3 months worth of meal plans, and you get I think it's 6 workout sessions, one a week. And they're very good. You can keep doing them over and over again. And if you want to continue on, then it's another, or we can talk about one-on-one arrangements, and you can get a discount for the one-on-one arrangement. But it's a very good program. And I meet with the group every other week. So that's great. You get 2 coaches for way less than the price of one.
I heard several things I like. One, it's not every day. And 2, it's not going to be P90. So I'm not going to feel like a failure. It's going to be something doable for me.
Right.
So ladies, I strongly suggest that you look into this program. I thought we had another comment. Oh, yes. Dr. Tachi's in the audience. How you doing, Dr. Tachi? We're glad to have you here. We're talking about getting motivated to move. So with that, is there anything else that you wanted to say before we go, Robin?
No.
Okay. Linus?
No, thanks so much for having me. Thank you.
You know we love you, girl. So with that, we want you all to remember to go to the front of your own line. Life is way too short. Have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow. We're going to be talking tech in English. Dr. Tachi will be there talking all things media, and we'll be there with Terry Johnson online, and my partner and friend, Francine Gregory, who's going to be doing all things tech. So with that, we thank you, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody.